So I'm just going to continue on. So network, if you're 18 to 25, you're allowed to come. So normally it's for people who don't want to keep scouting but keep it as a youth part, because while you're 18 to 25, you're still part of the youth section. Some people go straight on to just be leaders and that's it. But this is still an area where you can have fun yourselves. So it doesn't mean like when you're 18, you can go straight, but basically you can still enjoy scouting a little bit more, help perfect your skills really. And so it's there to help you get your top awards as well. And so from the top award, you can get your Queen Scout, Scout of the World, Explorer Bout, and your DOV Gold. So all of these can be done as from 16 and upwards, but when you're doing them from 18, you get a bit more, well, ownership of it really. So you get to feel more, you can possibly go further afield like when you're doing it when you're 18 to 25. So this is where it's really set to help you grow. Okay, and so with Network, it's based around 3 main project areas: adventure, community, and international. Okay, so the adventure, this can be as simple as like, as it says on the screen, just going bivvying. You may already know all these skills and stuff like that, but you know, it's going out, going one step further, doing a little bit more, practicing a bit more, or making, you know, making a bit bigger, better thing, hiking, climbing. But these are not just things that have to be done out and you have to go big places. These can be stuff that can be done in scout huts, parks, anything. So it's not really just saying you can do really, really big things, but you can also do some small things as well, which classes adventure. Community. So again, it can be just like helping out at a scout hut, like as a leader or occasional helper, going to campsites, doing site surface, helping at retirement homes, you know, just things like that, helping the community. But in this picture, it was from when I was in Network, and we went up to Gathering, which was the national event, and we were on a hike, and we just came across this little old man who's at the back of the picture in blue, and he was working with the church nearby. And that whole field that's behind us was covered in logs that you can kind of see us sitting on. But it would have took him, I don't know, ages, days to even move all the logs, because there's a massive ditch behind us as well. But we decided, as a bit of a community spirit, we went over and helped and moved all his logs in a couple of hours. That would have took him days. So that was just a bit of community. So it's just doing anything to help out around. Okay. International. So again, this can be really, really big, or it can be really, really small. So just having themed nights, or actually going on international experiences. So, you know, this is what all your areas are within Network. So you can do big, you can do little, you can do things that are nice in between. It's just to help you guys grow and do some really cool stuff. Okay, but it is also about socializing, because Network is key to being social. Okay, so these things help build friendships for life easily. So people from there that we still talk to years and years down the line, because that was from 2008, that photo, and I can say that we still keep in touch with near enough all of those people. So, you know, these are friendships that are there for ages. And look how young Andy looks. Look at him. Yeah, so these places can go to pubs, but it doesn't mean that we're always at pubs, because we can do socials anywhere. So scout huts doesn't mean that we're always drinking. It just means, you know, it's a venue that helps do what we want to do to socialize in that time. Okay. And so how a network works. I feel like I'm speeding through this. So, one second, I want the whistle. So, like any section, network has its own leaders, like myself, who is a district network commissioner. So we are there to help support you guys. But in network, the main focus is on you, the network members, organising, planning, and executing your own program. We are there to help and to organise and to help with, like, if you have any queries or you're stuck on what you want to do. Like, say for the community bit, you didn't know where to do some community, so I could help set up at a retirement home if you want to help somewhere like that. You know, but the real focus is on you guys getting done what you want to do. Okay. But also in this area, there are program coordinators, which again does a lot of what the network commissioner will do, but you know, it's just another helping hand around. We will have hopefully a couple of those in place once we're fully operational. Okay, so after we're set up, we've had a good strong couple of months and we're getting the meetings going and we're starting to do things. It's where we start to set up a network properly. And so like any other group or district or county, there are committees. So you have your chairperson, vice chair, treasurer, secretary, media relations, you know, anything that an executive committee has, we will have. This is to help you guys take ownership of what the network is. So you are then fully funding, fully looking after the whole place yourself. So once this is set up and then we get a committee together, this is when the network really, really starts to become your own. And how we're getting started. Okay, so what we would like you to do is then go on to the Culloden District website and go on there and then fill out the network form. So after all of this is done, you can add you to a WhatsApp group, the Facebook page, and so we can then start sending out information to you to try and get some more program ideas, or if you want to have another Zoom meeting. So just things like that. Okay. So again, going on to the Culloden page and signing up for the Google form there. Okay, and so then what I will do after that is to help with the initial program. So starting off with a social event. So as of now, it'll probably be another Zoom meeting, but we'll try and play some games and stuff like that just to make everybody mingle. Like most of us know each other, but you know, it's just something that will help us all along. Okay, and then after that, we'll do a few more meetings, and then once we're out of all of this, help again with the program and to get things going. And as we are 18 to 25, we will then start doing the checks, like your DBSs, making sure that all of that is in place. And there are other training that we need to do, but it's nothing that you won't already be doing as a leader, or, you know, if we want to do things, it's always best to have like training in place. Okay. Any questions?